आज के इस कल्चरल प्रोग्राम की अगली प्रस्तुति आपके सामने आती हुई स्टोरी रिसाइटेशन बाय सेंटर पॉइंट स्कूल, काटोल रोड ब्रांच। जोरदार तालियों के बीच अभी आपके सामने प्रस्तुत है स्टोरी रिसाइटेशन, सेंटर पॉइंट स्कूल, काटोल रोड ब्रांच।
Game hunting had been a favorite pastime of our Rajas and Maharajas pre-independence. They recklessly and wantonly slaughtered our wildlife, caring little for posterity. Only if such people in power had been thoughtful, we would have been successful in saving our magnificent beasts who have become endangered. So let's listen to a story about one such whimsical king who hunted tigers indiscriminately but fell prey to his own whimsical idea and finally lost his life. The important lesson we learn from this story is that man, in his greed, had caused terrible damage to the environment and disturbed the ecological balance. So, we must take suitable measures to protect and preserve our wildlife.
The Maharaja of Pratibandhapuram is the hero of this story. He may be identified as His Highness, Jamidar General, Kiradar Major, Shatavyagra Samhari, Maharaja Dhiraja, Vishwabhuvana Samrat, Sir Jilani Jang Bahadur, often shortened to the Tiger King.
Everyone who hears of him will experience the natural desire to meet a man of his indomitable courage. But that is not to be. The Tiger King has reached that final abode of all living creatures. In other words,
The Tiger King is dead.
As soon as he was born, astrologers had foretold.
The child will grow up to become the warrior of warriors, hero of heroes, champion of champions. But the child born under this star will one day have to meet its death.
At that very moment, a great miracle took place. The 10-day-old infant Jilani Jang Bahadur actually spoke up.
Oh, wise prophets, all those who are born will one day have to die. There would be some sense in it if you tell us the manner of that death.
The prince was born in the hour of the bull. The bull and the tigers are enemies. Therefore, death comes from the tiger.
Let tigers beware.
Crown Prince Jang Bahadur grew taller and stronger day by day. The boy drank the milk of an English cow.
Was brought up by an English nanny, tutored by an English man.
At the age of 20, the state came into his hands. But everyone in the kingdom remembered the astrologer's prediction.
There were infinite forests in Pratibandhapuram, and they had tigers in them. The Maharaja knew the old saying, "You may kill a cow in self-defense." So surely there could be no objection to killing a tiger in self-defense. The tiger hunt began. The Maharaja was thrilled on killing his first tiger and sent for the astrologer.
What do you say now?
Your Majesty may kill 99 tigers in the same manner,
But what? Speak without fear.
but you must be very careful with the 100th tiger.
What if the 100th tiger is also killed?
Then I will tear up all my astrology books, set them to fire, cut off my tuft, crop my hair, and become an insurance agent.
I will now attend to all other matters only after killing the 100th tiger.
Not that he faced no dangers, but every time he fought the beast, he won.
Once, he was in danger of losing his throne. A British officer fond of hunting tigers visited Pratibandhapuram, but the Maharaja refused him permission.
You may go on a boar hunt. You may conduct a mouse hunt. We are ready for a mosquito hunt. But a tiger hunt? That's impossible.
The British officer's secretary sent word.
The Durai himself does not need to kill the tiger. The Maharaja can do the actual killing. He just needed a photograph of himself standing over the tiger's carcass.
No, that can't be. If I say yes to him, other British officers may turn up with tiger hunt demands.
Because he prevented a British officer from fulfilling his desire, the Maharaja stood the danger of losing the state. The Maharaja held deliberations with the Diwan.
Diwan Sahib sent samples of expensive diamond rings to the Duraisani. She may choose 1 or 2 rings.
Thank you for all the rings. I love them all.
I have lost 3 lakh of rupees, but at least I have retained my kingdom.
The Maharaja's tiger hunts continue to be highly successful. Within 10 years, he was able to kill 70 tigers. But slowly, the tiger population had become extinct in the forests of Pratibandhapuram. Who knows, they practiced birth control or simply ran away from the state to be killed by British hands alone.
The Maharaja was worried. He sent for the Diwan.
Diwan Sahib, aren't you aware that 30 tigers still remain to be killed by the gun of mine?
Your Majesty, I'm not a tiger.
Which idiot will call you a tiger?
No, I'm not a gun.
You are neither a tiger nor a gun, Diwan Sahib. I have summoned you for a different purpose. I have decided to get married.
Your Majesty, I already have 2 wives. And if I marry you...
What nonsense! Why should I marry you? What I want is a tiger.
Your Majesty, please think it over. A tiger king is enough for the state. It doesn't need a tiger queen as well.
Diwan Sahib, I am not thinking of marrying either a tiger or a gun, but a girl from a royal family of a state with a large tiger population.
The Diwan followed his orders and found the right girl. The Maharaja killed 5 or 6 tigers each time he visited his father-in-law. In this way, 99 tiger skins adorned the palace walls.
The Maharaja's anxiety reached a fever pitch when there remained just 1 tiger to achieve his tally of 100. But by this time, tiger farms had run dry, even in his father-in-law's kingdom.
As the days passed, the Maharaja's anger mounted alarmingly.
Diwan Sahib, double the land tax.
Yes, Your Majesty. If the Maharaja does not find the tiger soon, the result would be catastrophic.
So, at midnight, the Diwan and his wife dragged their own pet tiger straight to the forest where the Maharaja was hunting.
On seeing the old tiger, the Maharaja took careful aim, and the tiger fell in a crumpled heap.
I have killed the 100th tiger. My vow has been fulfilled.
But the tiger wasn't dead. The bullet had missed its mark. The hunters realized the tiger rolling its eye. So they killed it.
It was celebration time. On the Maharaja's son's 3rd birthday, he gifted him a wooden tiger.
How much do you have to pay for this tiger?
Your Majesty, this is an extremely rare example of craftsmanship. A bargain at 300 gold coins.
Very good. Let this be your offering on his birthday.
On that day, father and son played with the tiny little wooden tiger. One of these slivers of wood pierced his right hand, which he ignored.
The next day, infection flared in his right hand and spread all over the arm. 3 famous surgeons were brought in from Madras who performed the operation and declared,
The operation was successful. The Maharaja is dead.
In this manner, the 100th tiger took its final revenge upon the Tiger King.
Thank you.
Hello. Wonderful story recitation by these students. Once again, a very big